Clash Royale enthusiast. In this captivating video, we are about to dive into the turbulent world of Clash Royale and explore the reason behind its impending downfall. Let's unravel the misstep of the game developer and how they went wrong. Back in 2016, Clash Royale emerged with a simple yet addictive tower defense concept, luring players into its strategic gameplay. Picture this: you and your opponent armed with 8 cards each, battling to destroy each other's tower. Victory goes to the one who demolishes the highest number of towers. Initially, the game struggled to captivate a massive audience. Over time, a dedicated community began to form as a player base and steadily increased. During the early days, the developer kept the excitement alive by introducing new cards and delivering constant updates. Challenges and clan war became norm, adding depth and variety to the gameplay. However, as with any game, Clash Royale eventually started to taper off its relentless update. The introduction of new cards became less frequent. Surprisingly, the game's popularity remained high due to its compelling core gameplay tactics. Then came the much anticipated update, Clan War 2. Although Clan War 1 had been well balanced and immensely enjoyable, players were hopeful for a fresh new experience after years of minimal major update. Initially, everything seemed fine with no glaring issues for the first few days of the post-update. However, as time went on, the number of players engaging in clan wars dwindled significantly, sparking concerns among the community. Community asked to revamp the update, but the developers merely tweaked a few stats here and there, calling it a day. The impact of Clan War 2 update hit hard, leaving much to be desired. However, Clash Royale's player base remained steadfast, refusing to abandon the game entirely. The game's resilience stemmed from its enduring core gameplay mechanics, which continued to captivate loyal fans. Realizing the importance of not to tamper with a winning formula, the game developer proceeded cautiously. For a while, major updates were scarce. Then came the release of Champion. Naturally, community feared that these champions might change the core gameplay and introduce complicated mechanics. However, as time went by and subsequent patches were released, the champions were no longer overpowering and the game found its balance once again. The Champion update turned out to be a resounding success, largely because it did not compromise the essence of the game. But the real trouble begins with update for losers. Yes, you heard it right. That was a peculiar name they chose for this update. Little did the developer know that it would bring about a game-changing transformation, but not exactly in the way they have hoped. This update introduced a Diamond Pass and whole new season swap. According to Supercell, it offered benefit even in the face of defeat. Sounds fun, right? Well, here is the catch. The benefit did not come in form of gold. They introduced a whole new economy system called season tokens. Naturally, this introduced debate within the community. Was it truly worth incorporating an economy that didn't even seem favorable for paying players? And as if that wasn't enough, they reduced the reward of free pass by cutting back an amount of gold given to the player. It felt like a slope towards turning the game in pay to win. As time went by, the community witnessed yet another update, one that brought level 15 into the mix. Before this update, it would take a free-to-play player at least 3 to 4 years to reach the peak of being fully maxed out. But with level 50 entering the scene, the journey extended to a staggering 7 long years. The game had entered into a world where money reigned supreme. Nowadays, community feels like devs lost their hope in the game and they are trying to cash out as much as possible. I feel like developers need a quick reality check because they mentioned some kind of data they referred for the update. I really hope that data doesn't say to make the game pay to win. It's high time they acknowledge their misstep and truly listen to the voice of the community. Hope the game bounces back. The community still cares about the game's future and yearns for meaningful changes. Yeah, that wraps up this video, and if I have missed anything in the video, feel free to mention it in comment section. If you like, just like the video. I put lot of effort into making this and subscribe too. If you guys wonder what type of content I produce, I would be covering some interesting stuff about general games. Bye! Subscribe!